to another episode of St Vincent Untold Stories.
On this episode, we feature High Ellis, better known as Hyper. Breaking news coming out of St Vincent and the Grenadines. It is alleged that one Hyper passed away in a vehicular accident. Hyper was a Vincentian promoter who brought a lot of artists to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. He was the CEO and a founder of a foreign-based entertainment and the CEO of Seaview Gardens at Black Point. Hyper rose to fame a long time ago when he started the Vincy Van culture. Yeah, man, he was the first one to bring the vans with all the tint, the loud music, and the steel rims. He was also the first to bring an Infinity Jeep in a St. Vincent. When the man brought the Jeep the first time, they started to say that the man stole the Jeep and shipped it down and he could not clear it. Whole heap a big chat. Them say the boy hype and the boy not have nothing and I play big shot and thing, you know. But Hyper was a cool individual. If you live in St. Vincent and you've never heard about a Tapper, Hyen and Hyper, something is very wrong. These men name are spread across America, England and Canada. Yes, Hyper was based in Canada. He did promotions there also. These parties would be full, as if these guys were having carnival all around the year. Big ups to all of my subscribers. And if you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, the like button and the bell icon if you wish to see more videos like these. You see, I remember back in the early time, Hyper had a Nissan van. Boy, the thing clean. Every day the man them a polish the van. Back then, there were vans like a Bucky, a Mikey, a Redhead, them man the lucky place. And a guy did win a Super 6 down a New Bronx outside. Named Archie. You think me not remember? Tiger, Benji. Them time Benji had two van. But you see Hyper they lock the whole city. When you talk about girls near, afar and everywhere. Them man they never shot a gal yet. Gal is of the millennium. Untold stories we don't watch men. But them man they just code always a slick. Clean from head to toe. The man them clean and I saw the vehicle them clean too. The man them take care of everything around them. And if a gal a roll with them, you know, them gal can't dirty. The girls them had to clean too. Right now, the population of St. Vincent is just over 110,000 people. And I tell you, about 25 to 30,000 women are crying right now because Hyper is gone. It is alleged that every 2 years, Hyper would bring a brand new vehicle to St. Vincent. Persons thought that he was dealing with the white substance and the green substance. Allegations even started to circulate that they were washing money, but that was far from the truth. The man was a promoter. Back in the days, we used to call Hyper Birdman because he had a slight resemblance of the rapper Birdman from Cash Money Records. And the man lived the lifestyle like a Birdman used to live. It is alleged that one TikTok boss was the right-hand man to Hyper. You know, whenever the girls wanted to get to Hyper, they would holler at a TikTok boss, and TikTok boss would think that it was him. But they wanted to link up with Hyper. One time we were at a pool party, and the guys in the army can remember this, and TikTok boss brought up a girl by the pool party, and the way she was dressed, every man had their eyes on her. But at the end of the day, she went home with Hyper. And TikTok boss was running behind the Infinity and shouting, boss, boss, are you not a faking the TikTok boss? Hyper say, right now in a TikTok, different time. You see, even though Hyper lived abroad, he would normally visit St. Vincent like 10 times a year. The man the thing fly out like bird. Every minute they are on the move. And you know, Hyper did parties in the Christmas time, and he did parties in the summertime, and he did parties for carnival. Guess who the man had booked to come here for summer? The one Alkaline, the Vendetta boss. This would have been Alkaline's second time in St. Vincent, as Naphtali promotion was the forcer to bring him. But Hyper noticed that the Vendetta boss had a lot of friends and fans in St. Vincent who really wanted to see him. You see, Hyper is not just a promoter who just does things like that, you know. He interacts with other young people and he knows who they want and he brings that artist. You see, and he wanted to add a different flavor to the parties. So he did not only do shows on the town side, he built a place on the countryside as well, so that everybody can get a taste of the entertainment at a good price. And you see, Hyper was not only a DJ, he was an MC as well. Them man, they're Hyper man. You see, like how MC enough of them go on behind a cartel. When cartel run on for hype up the thing, I saw them man they deal with music. Sometime a man might there one place and the vibes not really a run right and from hyper touch the mic, everything sell off, sell off. There is a massive wet fete that normally brings out thousands of people across St. Vincent. Some people anticipate for that show alone during the carnival season, and that show was founded by none other than Luke Boy, the founder of Hot 97. Man, I tell you, people used to just save their entire salary to go to that wet fete. But you know, some other promoters used to rent venues, and it is alleged that some of these venues were not cleaned properly. This is not the statement from Untold Stories, it was what was resaid by someone in high authority. And you know, other promoters got the blame, and they said that the hard courts and the playing fields were not to be used to have parties. So Luke decided to back out. He was not going to do the show anymore. So this year they decided to have it again. But they changed the name from H2 to Waterwall. The two biggest promoters in St. Vincent decided to come together in unity, and that was Hyper Ellis and Luke Bowie. These men were friends for several years. It is alleged that Hyper was making preparations for the show at the venue when the vehicle he was in got into an accident. Some are alleging that he fell out of the vehicle, but it could be speculations. But all they are saying is that Hyper passed away. These men had a yellow van, boy, and people used to complain that the van used to speed a lot. But the young college students all love to ride the van. No matter you tell them don't go in it, they meant that they were going with none other than Tapper. After a while, you know, Tapper decided to change vans. Then he bought a different one, then a different one again, and now he had one of the high Nissans that everybody was rushing to ride. In St. Vincent, there were only two Dans, Dexter Chance and High Ellis Hyper. You see, these men were in a league of their own, and Hyper's league was different. There are no galleys that can step to the record Hyper set. None. At Untold Stories, we want to say condolences to the family of Hyper Ellis. You would be sadly missing St. Vincent, and in Canada, especially in the diaspora of entertainment, this man deserves a state funeral.